if I had to try to say why I was so thrilled that Heart Lamp Selected Stories by Banu Mushtaq was longlisted for the International Booker Prize, I would say it's partly because it's not often you get that feeling when you encounter a work of fiction that's a bit like the feeling you get when you read George Eliot for the first time. Not the pendulous sentences thing, but the sense of incendiary rage at the hypocrisy of the world, counterbalanced by a sense of overwhelming love for the person who captured it with such incredible insight and compassion. Banu is a real force as a writer, and Deepa is an incredible translator, and working with her on this project has just been a joy from start to finish. It's not an easy task. I think between Deepa and Banu, they speak 6 or 7 languages, and almost all of them appear in the originals of these stories in some way, shape, or form. It's a very fluid text. It's very spoken, hyperbolic, theatrical, fun, energetic, and it's everywhere within it. You have a really complicated network of social relations that are all coded in very subtle ways that may not be evident to some English readers. So there were lots of choices to make at every turn, and Deepa's, I think, judgment is absolutely unerring in all of them. I think that she's done a phenomenal job of bringing the spirit of the text into English in a very politically charged and exciting and I think quite bold way that I'm incredibly proud of. I'm really proud to have been a part of this. I'm going to read a little bit from the final story, which is called Be a Woman Once, O Lord. After creating crores and crores of tiny organisms like me over lakhs and lakhs of years, after establishing heaven for our good deeds and hell for our sins, O Lord who sits waiting for us, Prabhu, you must be on your way now to enjoy the sweet fragrance of the garden in heaven. Or perhaps you are issuing orders to the angels who stand there with hands folded, radiant faces aglow. I may be a mere tiny fragment of your soul, but I do have the right to make a request, don't I? Because this is about a period when I was particularly fragile and vulnerable, though I didn't really have many problems then. There were 4 walls around me at all times, and freedom, in the form of a breeze, that marvelous product of your pure imagination, touched my face only when I opened the window. The only time I stroked the jasmine plant that infused the air with a heady fragrance was at night. The white cottony clouds, embroidered at their edges by flame-like rays of the setting sun, and, glimpsed through the branches of the lone curry leaf tree in the backyard, the view of roaring black clouds that looked like elephants in heat, these I saw from the window in the middle room of the house. It was only in my heart that I saw the ferociousness of the rain like strung pearls. My feet never touched the front yard, and stepped only on the floor inside the threshold of the house. My saragu never once slipped from my head. My eyelids were filled to the brim with shyness. Laughter did not cross my lips, and neither did my eyes wander around like bees. This was why Amma did not keep a strict eye on me. Don't do this, don't do that, don't stand like this, don't look like that. She did not need to tell me such things. I did not have the habit of thinking many things, either.